nail friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in with me today. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make polygel press-on nails from home, so feel free to follow along as you create your own, and I hope you enjoy the video. One thing I want to mention really quick before we get into this tutorial is that Born Pretty, a company that specializes in nail products, are currently having their big summer sale, which you can get 30% off your order if you use the code June30. I will be sure to leave my affiliate link below so that you can browse their website or purchase something you like or something for someone you know. Also, feel free to pass this information along. It's a good deal that you do not want to miss. So starting off, I've already clipped my nails down a bit and now I'm just filing the surface of the nails. This will ultimately keep the product on the nails once I start to apply it and make for a smoother application. Filing the surface gives the product something to hold on to, so that's why I'm doing this. Since that part is done, I'm going to move on to my polygel application. It's been a very long time since I've done polygel, so this application took a little longer than usual for me. I'm finally using this Poos Polygel by Macart that I actually ended up purchasing, and then suddenly I stopped doing polygel nails for a while, so I'm happy to be using it for this set. So to apply my polygel, I started by applying a bead and then started to smooth it upwards toward the cuticle and down toward the free edge. I was honestly testing out another way of doing it, but I find it easier to do a line of polygel down the nail, which you'll end up seeing me do on the other nails later on. As you get closer to the cuticle, you want to blend upward toward the cuticle, almost as if you're moving backwards. This will help decrease any bulkiness. That way when you're wearing the nails, it looks more natural. In other words, you want it to be thin, but not too thin. As you can see, I've got my line of polygel going down the center, and I'm using my brush to spread it around. I'm making sure that I keep my brush moist with the slip solution throughout the process. After the application is complete, I did wipe each nail with an alcohol pad because in order to file, we need to get rid of that sticky layer. Once you've done that, you can begin to file. I like my nails on the thinner side, so I'm filing as much as I can, but also doing my best to keep the nail even all around. So definitely make sure you're looking at the nail from all angles. I heard this cool tip which requires you to put cuticle oil on the nail and then you're going to rub it in and buff them. This is supposed to create a smooth surface to do your nail art on, and it actually really does work. Again, I'm taking an alcohol pad and just cleaning that oil off. Alcohol is a drying substance, so the nail will dry up right before you start painting your nail art. I chose navy and orange for my colors, so I'm going to be doing crocodile print with these. I didn't want to do a French tip, so I'm just doing a squiggly tip, kind of like a French tip, but not really. The navy is my background color, and I'm going to go in with orange on the top. To do my crocodile print, I'm using blooming gel, so I'm going to cover the navy section with one coat and then directly after use my dotting tool to place my dots. I made sure my dots were organized and not all over the place because if they were, I don't think it would give that same effect. Once those dots are placed, I allow them to spread for a bit and then cure them on my UV lamp for 30 seconds. I wanted my ring finger to be inverted, so I tried to paint the line in a similar way as the other nail but opposite. Putting both of the nails next to each other seemed to help. I'm going to be doing the same process as I did with the other nail. I just went ahead and finished out these nails so that I could fully focus on the others. I took some heart-shaped rhinestones and placed them like so, and then I also used these flowers and other small rhinestones I had to outline my design. These were applied using rhinestone glue, but you could also do a top coat, place your charms, and then cure it in your lamp. Next we have our index fingernails. So for this one, you may have guessed, but we're going to be doing some 3D flowers. I want my rhinestones to be the center of the nail rather than those small beads you may have seen. So I'm again using rhinestone glue to adhere these. I'm only going to be doing 3 flowers, so I just need 3 of them spread out. To make my petals, I rolled a small amount of builder gel into a ball. You do not need anything to do this other than the builder gel. I would also recommend you place these on a matte surface or just a surface without the shiny top coat, because if so, you may run the risk of the gel not sticking to the nail. I'm using my silicone tool to create the indentation of the petals and to also move them around and shape them how I like. Once you've got them how you like, you can cure it in your lamp. Y'all ever mess up so bad on a nail you had to make a whole new nail? Well, that's exactly what happened to me with this set. Originally, I did a chrome nail on my index fingernail, but it did not match this set at all. So I had to make a whole new nail, which is so time consuming, but I'm glad that I did because this turned out way better than it would have. Take a second to notice my thumb placement while doing this. This is not the best placement because as soon as I moved my thumb, my gloves got stuck. So try your best not to touch on the other petals. It's also likely I didn't cure it as long as I should have, so please keep that in mind while working with builder gel. I'm gonna of course be painting these flowers. I'm gonna do one navy, one orange, and also start incorporating some white into this set by doing a white flower. If you didn't know, I've been out of white gel polish for a minute, so I was super happy to bring it back out. I'm gonna be doing French tips on both my pinky and thumbnails, so I drew my line down the center and freehanded my smile line. I then filled in the rest like so. I started applying my top coat, and unfortunately my storage was full, so I could not record the end of this video, but I basically added on some white flowers and that was pretty much it. I hope that you all found this tutorial to be helpful and enjoyed watching the video overall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.